How are we doing today? First and foremost, let me hit the fuck up. Okay, let's get into this message because there's a lot of things that I want to talk to you about. But I feel the need to sit over here and say, take your time. Don't rush, babe. What does that mean? I want you to understand something. Delays, blockages, everything is protection. But outside of that, I want you to hear me really quickly, okay? Life be lifing, y'all. Life be lifing, but I want you to understand something. If you got to take a day to sit over here and be sad, and then you want to sit over here and bounce back, okay, then we talking. But a lot of you guys get so caught up in staying stuck and staying upset and staying, ooh, baby, I got to stay down here. Like, no, baby, it's time for you to bounce the fuck back, okay? So let's get into the sugarty. Let's talk. Hear me and hear me well. It is time to say bye to toxic. It's time. It's time. It is time. What does that mean? That means it is time for you to say goodbye to your past self. It's time for you to say bye to the things that no longer serve you. It is time to say goodbye to the people that no longer serve you. It is time. Why? Because I let you have a day to sit over here and be your old self. I allowed you. How you doing, Eli? Let me tell you. Sugary, we talking. I allowed y'all to have a day to sit over here and go back to your past self, to sit over here and realize that it didn't work out. I allowed you to sit over here and realize that, listen, if people not for you, they just not for you. I allowed you one full day to feel sad, one full night, one full morning. Now we're back to basics, which is, okay, but we got to continue to move. We got to continue to evolve. We have to continue to elevate ourselves. We have to continue to celebrate. Birthdays is coming up. I know summer just ended, but summer is coming up, baby. We got goals. Do you understand that? We have goals. And because we have goals, because we have things that we have to continue to move, regardless of if people want to be in our life or not, well, then it's time for us to evolve. Point of the matter is that you guys have to do things that make y'all feel good. Y'all have to do things that sit over here and uplift you guys. You guys have to do things that honestly, and I'm going to take it a step further. You have to have people around you that's holding you accountable too. Why? Well, I know it all starts with us. I know it all starts with us keeping us accountable. But the point of the matter is that what happens when we fall off, or we have people that encourage our bad behaviors, or we sit over here and it's like it's time for us to update, it's time for us to move to the next level, but there's nobody sitting over here telling us that old shit ain't working no more. What happens when there's nobody sitting over here telling us like, yo, that shit is dead, that shit is 2005 2014 vibes? Like, we can no longer do that because it's not getting you the results that you need, and not only that, it's not healthy anymore. Whether it's what you eat, whether if it's who you talking to, no matter whether if it's you sitting over here, the way you earn money, it's not working no more. It's time for you guys to update. So let's update. Y'all ready to update? If this message is resonating with you, no matter if you're watching it now or on my YouTube at a later date, go watch the video, and I'm in an Aspen shirt. It's an Aspen sweater, and I can't remember what it's called, but that video is important right now. Now let's get into the tea. I did some evaluations today. I want to scoot it back a little bit. I'm sorry, y'all, so y'all can see me. I feel like I'm claustrophobic up in this bitch. Need to back it up a little bit. That could be significant. Maybe some of you guys like are being like overwhelmed with a lot of people that want your energy right now, or that want your time, and it's like, big dog, I'm focused on me. But today I was doing a real evaluation on me, figuring out what works versus what doesn't work, figuring out, okay, does this serve me versus does this not serve me? And I realized there was a lot of things that I had got rid of, but then there was a lot of things that, you know, it's been crazy. Sidebar, guys. There's been a lot of distractions lately. Like, that could be significant. When I was sitting over here making my videos earlier for TikTok, I was having a whole bunch of distractions. And even while I'm doing this live, like, it's a distraction day. That could be significant. I feel the need to sit over here and say that there might be moments where people are trying to distract you, things are trying to distract you, but you have a goal, you have a vision. Stay focused, okay? So anyway, getting back on track. Today I was sitting over here and I was focusing in on me, focusing in on the things that don't serve me, focusing in on what does serve me. And I had to be real with myself, y'all. I had to be so real with myself because I had to realize that I'm evolving. But two, it's like I'm responsible for making sure that I'm holding myself to the standard. What does that mean? That means, Charlie, if you want to sit over here and get married, you can't be selfish no more. Sana, how you doing? That means, Charlie, you sat over here and say you don't like the way you look. That means you need to start running. Charlie, you said you want to work on your style. That means you got to go start buying outfits or start learning how to make your own shit. That means, Charlie, listen, you stand on business. You said you want to stand on business. You don't want nobody to disrespect you. You don't want nobody to sit over here and waste your time. That means you got to remove these people when they start wasting your time. That means you said that, Charlie, people hurt your feelings. Well, you got to sit over here and remove the people that's hurting your feelings out of your life, including you. What does that mean? You guys need to start being kinder to yourself. A lot of you guys are sitting over here giving so many other people so much validation, so much energy. I'm gonna keep it a being with y'all. Y'all are giving people so much energy when in reality it all starts with you. It all starts with you. So let's get into the downloads really quickly, y'all. Okay, I wrote down reading could be significant, Rudy could be significant, and I also forgot I have to give you the downloads that I wrote down because all of these could be significant in this moment. Libre could be so Libro or Libre. So I'm getting maybe Nacho Libre. Y'all could have just watched that movie, or there might be a message for you guys in it. But Libre usually means free. Libro means book. So free book could be significant. Free books. Go to the library. I also wrote down rude, whiskey, rice. I also wrote down to go. The name Sierra, and now I'm getting Sienna. Could be significant. I'm getting Alicia also. November, October, wine, old shit. What is your comfort? Virgos could be significant. Homelessness could be significant. I wrote down they're okay now but homeless in the future. I seen that there's this guy, like there's this masculine that had passed while I was like literally at a red light, and like it was a homeless guy, but like I pictured one of like a guy I used to talk to, like, and it wasn't, I don't know how I made the comparison, but it's just like some of the guys that you guys are worried about right now, or some of the people you're trying to date right now, like they're going to be homeless in the future. That's no knock to them, that's no diss to them, but it's like some of you guys are wondering why you're being taken out of these people's life, and it's because these people are viewing things, I'm hearing short term versus not long term. I'm also getting, let me break this down to y'all really quickly. Some of you guys' vision of people, and hear me, y'all, sugary, we talking. Some of you guys' visions in this current moment, y'all, and catch me. Some of y'all visions in this current moment is not long term. What do I mean by that? I mean that right now people seem like a catch. Right now people sit over here and they seem appealing, they look good, they sound good, like it's like they look like they're moving up in the company. But when you start asking these people real life questions, and it's like, but what do you want to do long term? And their answer is, I don't know, or I'm okay where I'm at. A lot of you guys are finding potential and seeing so much potential in these people, but they don't see the potential within themselves. And because they don't see the potentials within themselves and they're okay with where they're at, thank you, Joe. Because they're okay with where they're at, you can't change their mind. You have to let them be okay. See, us as people, we always fall in love with potential. We always try to sit over here and make things more than what the fuck they are and what they need to be. But that's okay. The reason why is because eventually we learn that, listen, we have to accept people for who they are versus what they're actually giving us. Second thing I'm going to tell you is that some people just can't live up to that pressure. Some of you guys do see a lot of potential within these people, but so did their parents. and look what they did to their parents. So just room for that. Okay. I wrote down selfishness leads to homelessness. So just be careful about being selfish. I wrote down Ethiopia could be significant, and now I'm getting Eritrean. I wrote down fit. Drinking shooters could be significant. I wrote down 888. Jack's candy could be significant. I wrote down jackets, leather, Hello Kitty, bear prints, 27, tattoos, South Carolina, 1088, and 2088. Okay. Some of you guys are being urged to speak the fuck up a little bit more. I don't know why, but my voice is being a little bit all over the place. You guys could know somebody named Paul. And it's reminding me of this guy that I had met in Florida. His name was Paul, and he's from Boston, so Boston could be significant. I also wrote down the last name Mitchell. You could be from Texas, or you could be dealing with somebody from Texas. 123, you could be seeing that number a lot. I wrote down food equals valuable tool. So I feel like if you want to learn how to cook, like, it'll be a valuable tool. And now I'm also getting, because when I wrote that down, I was thinking about just like learning how to cook and like learning how to chop stuff. I'm like getting mincing, but I'm just getting like maybe you knowing about foods, knowing about the different things that they do to your body will help you. I wrote down potential is an imaginary perception. Again, potential is an imaginary perception. I literally heard that from an interview that I was watching earlier, and I felt like some of you guys might need that renew. I wrote down, I like masculine men. I felt the need to sit over here and say, if you're a femme watching me, or even if you're a masculine watching me, figure out what it is that you like about people. When I was sitting over here writing things down and I was getting like familiar, and I was literally like just figuring out, what do I like? I like masculine men. I like masculine men, and I feel like in the past I have dealt with a lot of, I don't want to say that they were feminine men, but they were more in touch with their feminine side, but then they tried to act like they were masculine, and I didn't feel safe with that, so therefore I felt like I had to be masculine too. I feel like you guys need to start paying attention to like who you're attracting. How you doing, I'm Reed? How you doing? Start paying attention to what it is that you truly do like, y'all, because what you like, and this is what I'm getting, what you like will manifest. So if you sitting over here and you don't get clear on your intentions, you don't get clear on what it is that you want, then that's okay. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Don't worry. And for some reason I'm hearing, don't worry about the numbers, just go. You're on time. I wrote down view men as a kid equals be open with them. Some of you guys are being asked, and now I feel the need to take the gender off of it. Some of you guys are being asked to be more open. The reason why I wrote that down is because in the interview, the guy was literally saying that women are more open to like kids. If they see little kids, they'll be like, oh my God, come here, like open to talk to them and stuff like that. But when it comes to like men, like they don't give that same affection. So I do just feel like if you are a masculine, if you're a femme but you're in touch with your masculine energy, that could be chasing people away. I feel the need to sit over here and say there is no right or wrong way. This is just advice. Be you. If what you do works for you, then that's cool. Confirmation. Let's keep going. I wrote down seeking validation, question marks, through cooking. When I was watching the interview, because it was just talking about like men and women just giving different advice, tips and stuff like that, I was started wondering, like, are there people that actually like seek validation through cooking? It's like, oh my God, I'm gonna be the best wife, so I'm gonna cook this meal, and it's like they're getting validation from that. Or like, oh my God, I'm gonna iron their clothes the right way. Do they get validation from that? Like, is it just another form of trying to seek validation? Maybe they used to seek validation from their parents, and then they turned around and then they got with their spouse, and it's like they seek validation from their spouse. I'm hearing some of you guys, if you guys are seeking validation from people, it's like you're supposed to end that cycle. The only validation that you need is from yourself and from God. And if somebody don't fuck with you because you don't cook, or if somebody don't fuck with you based off of like your views, or I'm just getting like how you dress, maybe you gained some weight or you lost some weight, or I'm just getting appearance vibes. I'm just getting like you just don't fit the bill. Well, then that's just not for you. If people are that shallow, then they're just shallow. But I do feel the need to sit over here and say that you guys are what you attract. So if you don't want a slob, don't be a slob. If you don't want a perfectionist, don't be a perfectionist. That's all. I wrote down make a home. Some of you guys are in the process of revamping your homes, or you should. I wrote down peace, food, and sex. And the reason why is because a lot of people underestimate the power of peace. Even me. And I didn't realize it until I was watching this interview, and I was like, damn, there are times where I am peaceful, but I know I could do a lot more destruction when I'm not peaceful. I could do a lot more destruction when I do confrontation over just being peaceful and talking about a situation, knowing that there's a time and a place. And I want y'all to understand something. When it comes to you guys getting partners, when it comes, how you doing, Kia? When it comes to those, God took that out of my head because they want me to answer your question. Read 1 second. Do you ever work as a spiritual counselor to those that want to learn? Read, I do, but I haven't. I think I did it one time, and I was like, I want to come up with a regimen. And I feel like that's what I'm in the process of doing. And it's like, but it's like, I want to do it my way. I don't want to do it how everybody is doing it, you know? I feel like everybody with spiritual counseling, they're like, you have to do it this way, this way, this way, this way. But it's like, I want to do my own special thing because I don't like being like nobody else. So that could be significant too. How you doing, Blue? How you doing, Kiva? It's good to see y'all, babes. I missed you guys. I know I've been going live a little bit late, and I was on vacation this past week, so but I'm back. Some of you guys are being required to take a vacation in this moment. And you know what's crazy is that now I feel like, let's get into it. Like, I just feel like it's time, it's time to start the show. Is y'all ready to start the show? Some of you guys could be actresses or actors out there. I'm getting podcasts, I'm getting interviews and shit like that. But let's go. Let's start the show. I don't know why. I just got this random burst of energy. I wrote down peace, food, and sex. I was talking about peace. I want you guys to understand that a lot of people are looking for peaceful situations. The older you get, the more peace is required. I also wrote down bringing resume to the bedroom, and I thought that this was a funny ass analogy, but it holds true. A lot of you guys, and not to touch on sex too much, but it's like a lot of you guys are expecting your new people to, or maybe they're expecting you to fulfill what their old person did, and I'm hearing don't do that. And I'm getting you, when you get a new partner, you have to relearn somebody else's body. But also know when people are know when your body is rejecting a person. If your body's not feeling it, like your body's just like, nah, it's just not them. To my ladies, to my femmes, you know. How you doing, OG? It's just like, it's a no. And masculines, you know too, because it's like, I've had conversation where they couldn't get aroused, and it wasn't that they wasn't attracted to the person. It's just your body rejects them. Femmes, same with you. It's like, it's not pleasurable. It's your body rejects them. So start paying attention to that. But just, I wrote down old experiences don't help new experiences. So it's like, you might be able to get your rocks off one way, but it's just like, and y'all, this is grown folks talk, but it's like, you need to be, and it's not even that you need to be anybody, but I just think you need to be open. If you're trying to spice things up in the bedroom, I'm hearing, or if you're trying to really get out there and start dating. And what's funny is because some of you guys are celibate in this time, because I went down a whole celibate fucking loophole on, okay, is it celibacy or is it abstinence? And it's almost one and the same is what I found. Okay. I wrote down sexual chemistry is important. Um, I do feel the need to sit over here and tell you guys that on my journey of, I would say, celibacy, because I recently, like, and honestly, y'all, I haven't even given myself a date or nothing like that, but I'm doing it until I feel called to fuck again. But I'm finding that I'm gaining my power. I'm also finding that by dating people, and for some reason, God is like, tell y'all, but I'm finding like that people are more engaging in conversations. Like, it's not just about sex, because I know I have good sex and I feel like that's significant. Like, some of you guys know that you're a good lay, but it's like, what else? Some of you guys know that you have, like, you know how to please people. That's not an issue. But it's like, but what else? Do they see you as more? Like, I'm just getting the energy, like, do they see you as more? Do they see you as more than just a lay? And I think that that's where some of you guys are messing up at. And y'all, don't get me wrong, because I know we're in hookup culture in this moment. So I feel the need to sit over here and say, if you're looking to hook up with people, that's cool. Like, we're all at different stages in life. But for the people that are really looking for like real relationships, you're looking for like real, I'm hearing real grown man shit. I just feel the need to sit over here and say, like, your approach needs to be a little bit different. But who am I to tell you? And I feel the need to tell you, like, the exceptions of the rule. Like, there's exceptions to the rule. There was a relationship that I got in where I fucked him the first time I seen him. And we did almost a 4-year bid together. So, exceptions to rules. But I've also realized that I see the appreciation. I think that that's what it is when you hold out. And I'm not saying you guys like hold out like for the intent of getting a reward. It's just, you shouldn't reward somebody if they are not appreciating you or if they're not respecting you. Same to you masculines. It might not be you holding out on sex, even though I've seen masculines do that. It could be you sitting over here holding out on, well, I wouldn't recommend that. So, but gift giving or time giving and stuff like that, like, there's consequences to your actions. And that's called boundaries, guys. Now, let's keep going. I wrote down maintaining attraction could be significant. I just feel the need to sit over here and say, if you guys are in a long-term relationship or you're looking to do to be in one, just make sure you're maintaining attraction at that point. Making sure that, like, I'm hearing you're attentive to the other person's like point of view or what they like, because when you're in a partnership, it's a we thing, it's not a you thing. And a lot of us get so caught up in wanting to be the leader, whether if you're a masculine or a feminine. But I feel like that's where a lot of relationships mess up. And it's not that you guys lose your individuality. So when it comes to a relationship, you have to understand that. And I didn't even know we was doing a whole relationship talk, but we're here. If you're here, you're here. But it's like, I'm just getting the energy of one of you guys, if one of you guys take a lead and the other one doesn't take the lead, I'm just hearing equal give and take. That's what I have to say. It's an equal give and take. Because I can't tell you guys how to do life, because everybody's experiences are different. Point of the matter is that things do get a little bit boring, is what I'm hearing. But not for everybody. I'm hearing that a lot of people always put boring on their relationship, but in reality, it's not boring. It's literally just stagnant. Okay, let's keep going. You know what's crazy? I'm so bored talking about this shit. Some of you guys could really be like bored. Like, I just like, and here's the helpful tip for the day. Like, some of you guys could be bored at your job. because I love doing this shit. I'm just like, this is so boring. But it's like, God is like, but get the fucking messages out because somebody needs this shit. So I'm going to get it out for you. Okay, big dog. Okay. Sana, we talking. You said I'm bored with my partner in life and I want different. That's what it is. Because I'm like, I am just channeling the energy. And I'm like, where is my energy? Like, I just said lights, camera, actions. And I'm like, okay, but monotone. I was over here even speaking in a, so yeah, B36. Some of you guys could be going to bingo. I'm just getting like, that's so boring. Like, where is that attraction? Focus on friendship right now. I feel like you can fall in love with your friend. Like, I'm getting people fall in love with their friendships all the time versus dating. Abstinence. I also put a bulletin point, like stated interest. I don't even know what the fuck that means. But abstinence refers to the decision not to have sex for a specific period of time, such as marriage. Celibacy is a vow to remain abstinent or an extended period, or for an extended period of time. But then I started like kind of doing a little bit more research because I just like, I went down a rabbit hole of celibacy. Don't even ask me why, y'all. So to the baddies that's over here thinking about it, there's a lot of different ways or a lot of different tricks that people sit over here and say celibate or abstinence. So I just need to sit over here and say, this is what it means. Celibate equals no sex, kissing, cuddling, snuggling, or touching of parts. And then I went to another question. It was like, well, can you give oral during this time? And the answer on Google was no. But I channeled the energy like, it's at your discretion. It's at your discretion. You have this pen too? Thank you. I got it literally from Dollar Tree. I seen it. Oh, sidebar. If you guys are learning how to cook, my grandmother said go into the thrift store and get some cooking books. So that's what I did. She said the thrift store or Dollar Tree. So just a helpful gem. And she said try like Betty Crocker or old cooking books. Those have usually really good recipes. Okay. So just see. You said I'm bored with my partner and I want different. I really am, but bored in school. See how y'all is fucking bored, channeling y'all bored ass energy. You said, and I'm a Libra, so my love life is it for me. You say in my 30s, I want to enjoy life, have my kids too young. It's a mommy time. My biggest thing for you is to focus it over here and now it's time to invite excitement and individuality back into the picture. What do you like to do? Because you can, and now I'm just getting the energy, you can form different versions of yourself. You're not just a mom, you're just not a wife. It's just time for you to find out what your shit is. Okay? Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, because I'm like, technically, I could do the whole no sex stuff, but I like kissing. Some of you guys could really be getting like clear on what it is that you like. I also feel the need to sit over here and say that if you guys are single in this moment, masculines, if they're like love languages, quality time or physical touch, I was gonna just say physical touch, but maybe somebody's language is quality time, but you're not a toucher, you better get to touching those people if you want to keep those people. That's what I gotta say, y'all. If you want those people, you better touch those people. I also wrote down lack of physical intimacy can lead to touch starvation, loneliness, isolation, anxiety, depression, and trouble sleeping. I'm going to say that one more time. Lack of physical intimacy can lead to touch starvation, loneliness, isolation, anxiety, depression, and trouble sleeping. And y'all, then when I read that, I was like, when I read that, or no, actually, I'm sorry. Well, when I read that right now, I was like, ooh, baby. But when I was writing it, I was like, touch starvation is a real fucking thing. Because sometimes you crave things that your body really just, you just crave shit. Because y'all, I was even thinking about hitting up somebody that I haven't talked to in a minute. And I'm just like, bitch, go to bed. That could be significant. Some of you guys need to get out onto the dating scene is what I'm hearing. Because some of you guys literally are like, you do need intimacies, even if it's forms of hugging. If you like kissing, find somebody to fucking kiss. But I'm hearing mono, so just be mindful at this time because a lot of people are getting sick, especially if you're in colder states. Yeah, I feel like, and you know what's crazy? I was watching a video and I was just like, of myself, and it was like, it's time to start dating again. I'm like, dating. I feel like, and I think that that's the whole advice is of dating. It's like, how do y'all want to do dating? If y'all are with partners, like even you sitting over here reinventing your dating is what I'm hearing. It's like you guys have to make that shit spicy. If you're bored, make that shit spicy. If you're bored with your life, let's add a notch. But you need to decide on, well, do you want to date one person or do you want to date two people? If you're with a partner, do I want to sit over here? Do I want to be Becky today? Do I want to put on some blonde hair today? Or do I want to sit over here and be Crystal and fucking do a little red bob? Or do I want to fucking sit over here and shave my head off? I also feel the need to sit over here and say, don't do no drastic changes that's permanent. Like, don't just go get a tattoo on your forehead and you don't consent with your partner, especially if you're married. And I know a lot of y'all be doing drastic shit to like prove your individuality and shit like that, but it's just like, big dog, there are other ways. I'm hearing if you sit over here and you go from like, I seen a video of this girl and she was just like, he's starting to grow his hair back and he's getting sassy. So that can be significant. I'm getting, for guys, maybe you have a beard and then you cut off your beard type shit. It's like, we should have consent. Like, but I'm also getting them too. It's like you going from long hair to short hair or something like that. Point of the matter is a lot of you guys are at states in your life where it is time for you to get back out there on the prat. But I heard this one piece of advice that I want to share with you guys. And it was it made me really think about it. Biased opinion that I chose to accept is, I think I want to just date one person at a time. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll sit over here and get rid of it versus me trying to juggle multiple people, because I have juggled multiple people in the past and I just get so overwhelmed. So many text messages, so many like trying to make sure I'm not over planning dates and shit, like, or just making sure like when they're asking me on dates, I'm not over booking and shit like that. I've had 2 dates at one time and it's not fucking fun. But fuck the fun shit, because each experience is always fun to me. It's the trying to remember everybody's information, y'all. My memory, you know, it's getting better. It's getting better, okay? It's getting way motherfucking better. But baby, what's your birthday again? I am not the anniversary remember. Like, when we get together again, I could tell you the month. I can't tell you the day. I'm so bad at it. Like, even with numbers, like, I'm bad at it. So it's just like, and I think that that's significant. Some of you guys could, like, it's like y'all remember important shit, but like, not to say that somebody's birthday isn't important, but it's just like, I work at MIT. I'm an astronaut. I'm an entrepreneur. My mind is in so many different places. You want me to fucking remember what your favorite color is, bitch? I don't care. Ladybug said player. But I'm hearing you gotta start hearing, fuck, got me too. He said you too. Damn, maybe that could be significant. You guys are learning, because how I started this whole video off was by you guys getting rid of the old. Literally, I started this video off by saying, you get rid of the old. All of the old toxic ways. And then you make room for the new you. And the new you requires for you to be observative. For you to identify what you like versus what you don't like. And even it's okay for you guys to not like people. Just remove them when you don't like people. Don't leave them on. I'm also gonna start speaking the fuck up in your marriages. Start speaking up. Like, if you don't like something about your partner, speak up. And if they don't value your opinion, or they don't value, I'm hearing even in situationships, like if they don't value or take into what you say into consideration, well, goodbye. It's like, for example, if you're like, babe, I really think that we should go to therapy because I really want to fix this, but I don't think you're hearing me. And they say no. That should And you know what? I can't tell you guys, but to me, that's a deal breaker. It's like, babe, I'm trying to fix us. I feel like if there's things that, but that's the same thing I'm hearing, like masculine energies. If masculines are sitting over here telling you that, hey, I think that this will help us and fix our relationship, I think you guys should start listening if you're a femme right now, or even if you're another masculine, dating another masculine. However you want to take it. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna do, because I didn't do personals. I haven't did personals in a minute. So I'm about to do the collective real quick. Y'all always know, go both ways. I like that for y'all. Okay, so y'all, I'm about to sit over here and get into a collective reading. And then if you guys want a personal reading, then you could sit over here and either donate to my Cash App or donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal. Okay? Let's go. Channel the energy, and it's 3, 2, 1. We're right on time. Always on time. Shout out to dating. Shout out to all of it. I feel like I should do a theme. I don't usually do themes. I usually just like let the cards come out. But I feel like I want to do, what is the advice that would help the collective right now within their dating life? What should they know? Like, I just feel like things could be significant. I'm hearing, don't run away from things when they get hard. I'm also, like, for some reason, I want to sit over here and say, don't be afraid to be a hoe. And you know what's kind of crazy? Like, I'm just hearing, don't be afraid of your past experiences. I'm also getting, don't get stuck up in your head. Trust that your person is always going to find you. But I'm getting the energy that if you guys are seriously trying to date, or you're trying to improve your current relationship, you guys need to be like your childlike state. Yeah, and then it just broke like that. I'm getting, you need to give what you want. But I'm also getting the energy that Rome isn't built overnight. You have to allow the relationship to thicken. I feel like friendship really helps that. I'm getting heavy friendship energies. Understand that if you don't vibe, like, because I feel like I have to reiterate this to you guys. If you guys don't vibe with a person, remove them. It's simple. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remove. I'm also getting the energy, you don't have to sit over here and stick around at a date if you're not feeling it. I'm just hearing, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Let's go. Go, kitty cat. That's funny. I was just asking. I am doing personals right after the collective. If you want a personal, you could donate to my Cash App or donate to my link in my bio, okay? I feel I need to sit over here and say that don't get stuck in your head. And you know, the energy that I'm also getting is that do not change up who you are in order to accommodate for other people. The reason why is because if people don't mess with you, the true version of you, like if they sit over here judging you for being you, well, then they're not your people. They're gonna fall out. But I feel like in times past when y'all was dating these people, I feel like you guys would try to change yourself, and then you would sit over here and get in situations and get in relationships with people that wasn't for you, and then it caused you to take flight. Maybe some of you guys were trying to force connections. I'm getting, don't go back to your past. The past is the past, babe. Libras could be significant. Scorpios could be significant this season. The Scorpio season is significant. The next 10 days could be significant. Point of the matter is trust in the process. Trust that, like, your person will find you. But I'm hearing your person will only find you when you are yourself. When you are operating out of, I'm just getting childlike energy. You being you. You not being afraid. I'm also getting you being okay with yourself is what's going to help you open up in this experience. Because I'm getting it's like, it's a difference between somebody wanting to help you solve your problems versus when you are becoming a headache. What else do you got for collective? I keep hearing, have on a baby by R. Kelly. I'm just hearing, oh, na, 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 na. I'm just getting the energy that just be mindful that, I have to give you advice. If you're going the friendship route with a person, if you're like, yo, I really want to be friends before I date, I feel the need to sit over here and say, let them do what they want to do. Because when you start taking them serious, allow them to make the decision on if they want to sleep with other people or if they don't want to sleep with other people. Especially if you're on your celibate energy. The reason being is because I feel the need to sit over here and say you guys have to stop getting into situations based off of you wanting them to need you versus you wanting them to want you. I feel the need that I have to tell you guys, it's a big difference. You guys should be okay, and I'm just getting the energy that a lot of you guys aren't okay with sleeping alone, but I'm getting the energy that, like, because I'm hearing, I hate sleeping alone, but I think that you guys need to get rid of the energy of not being okay with being by yourself. Some of you guys is halfway there. Some of you guys are really working on it, but I'm getting it's time to truly let that shit go, rip that out of you. You got to be okay with kicking it by yourself. You got to be okay with prioritizing yourself. You have to be okay with knowing that I don't give a fuck how you look. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how cute your ass is. I don't care how much money you offer, and I don't care what you offering me. It's like, if it's not serving me, you got to go. You literally have to go. I don't care what you over here promising. Like, I don't care. Trust your feelings, y'all. Trust your feelings. You are your best guide. The reason why is because in this moment, God is sitting over here trying to balance you out. But the point of the matter is that a lot of you guys aren't getting divine balance because you're walking around with hurt ass energy. Maybe they are too. Some of you guys is connections, and I feel the need to sit over here and say, if you are dating and you're coming across people that are still caught up on their exes, or you're coming across people that still have like trauma, family trauma, just issues. They got mommy issues, a whole bunch of issues. Maybe daddy issues. Heavy emphasis on mommy issues though. I feel the need to sit over here and say, well, can't heal these motherfuckers overnight. Sunflowers could be significant. But, well, what can you do? You can either choose to deal with them or choose to get their ass out the way. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you that no matter what you choose, there is no wrong answer. Because balance is going to be restored. Some of these people, and like I said earlier, some of these people, and catch me, some of these people are, they're going to show their ass. Okay? You said, I hate dates. You said that one loved me for who I am and not who I ain't, period. You said me thinking my past lovers indecisive and bored. I want love for my man again, a real man. And I think that that's significant too, Kiva, that like you don't have to switch partners in order for you to sit over here and get a real man. I think the biggest thing is that, but you got to figure out what it is about a real man that you actually are appealing to. You say, yeah, he wants kids, but I don't want any right now. Well, Sana, you got to be open with your partner. And honestly, I'm just getting the energy, like, if he really is, like, pressing the issue, set a date. We're going to have, by this time next year, I will have kids. Or I'll be pregnant. Set a date. Look at me over here saying some shit. Well, you know what? I'm speaking that shit out loud. By next year, this time, I'll be married and pregnant. If it's within my cards, God, you know, all in good timing. But that's the same thing with you, Sana. If you like, big dog, I don't really want pregnancy next year. Okay, next 2 years, next 5 years. Set a date. That's what so much stuff can be handled simply if you just give a date. Learn, and now I'm getting learn your partner. Heavy dating energy though. Learn your partner. Learn what triggers your partner. Learn what hurts your partner so you don't keep triggering them. Also, tell their ass to learn you too. Okay? You said, damn, I missed what you said. Allow them to do what? I've been single over 10 years, but in a fucking situation that breaks up. I had 9 years almost. So at this point, Kiva, what you're telling me is that you're sitting over here like holding up space instead of creating space for your person to come in. You keep going back and forth with a situation that time and time again has proven that, well, they're not what you want. they're only half of what you want. And not to say that you have to compromise, because everybody's compromise is different. But I think, Kiva, you got to keep it a being with yourself and ask yourself, okay, why am I there? I'll give you an example. Yesterday when I thought about hitting a person, I was like, well, in the end, this person said that they don't really want commitment from me. And even though they've said it now, it's like, it's not true fulfillment. They just want to fuck me again. They just want me in their energy because they know I bring them good luck. They just want me in my energy because they know that I'm peaceful. Like, they didn't want me when I really wanted them. And I think that that's significant right now in this time, Kiva, is that people will change for you because you benefit them. But you don't want people to change because it benefits them. You want them to change because they genuinely want to change. That's what makes a quality-ass relationship. That's what allows you to sit over here and get whatever it is that you want. No matter if y'all are working out of independent-ass energy or if you're working out of playboy, playgirl-ass energy. Okay? How you doing, sweet? Hold on, wait. I missed all the comments. How you doing, A. Marie? We had sunflowers at my mother's funeral in October. R.I.P. 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 I just killed the club. And I know I shouldn't smile about that. But Kiva, the reason why I'm smiling about that is because your mama is always here in spirit. And I just looked at my altar. Maybe you should get an altar for your mom. Make sure you're getting some sunflowers, some daisies and stuff. When I think of death, I always think of life, because I know they're still here with us in the spiritual realm. So it helps me from being sad, Kiva. I felt the need to tell you that. How you doing, Casey? You said I could possibly right now. That's the thing. You could be pregnant, Sana. Well, you should have wrapped it up. You should have wrapped it up. No, I'm just playing. My TV just going so fast, so fast. Y'all be wanting to get up on here and eat some ice cream with y'all. How you doing? Ridiculous. I think it's time to pack him up. Well, Jay, if it's time to pack his ass up, it's time to pack his ass up. I feel like you know what's best for you. And I think that that's significant too within y'all energies. Y'all are the people that know what's best for you when it's time to get these people out your energy versus when it's time for you to try. Us as tarot readers, we can give you confirmations. But you are your best guide. You said, I want a man to stop wanting more than one woman. I haven't even got to an experience of a faithful man. Well, Kiva, I'm going to keep it a being with you. You got to start being faithful too. What does that mean? If you want to keep a faithful man, let's keep it a being. Well, you got to sit over here and become the woman that a faithful man wants to keep. Don't whip my ass, Kiva. Don't you look at me. Don't you be like, ah. Don't do that. The reason why I'm telling you that is because this is the whole energy of the old shit's not working no more. It's not, and it's like your new person is waiting on you. Your new you is waiting on you. And it's 333 as I'm saying this. The old you is no longer serving you. So you got to sit over here and get rid of old characteristics. That's not you. I'm not sitting over here saying get rid of Kiva, because Kiva's Kiva. Kiva got her to this point, but if Kiva wants something serious, well, Kiva got to take dating serious. If Kiva wants something serious, then Kiva has to sit over here and look at what's working versus what's not working. If Kiva wants something serious, she has to make room for something serious and not fall into fucking comfortability with a motherfucker that sit over here and knows that he can go in and out of your fucking life for the past 9 years. Point of the matter is that Kiva, it doesn't matter if you got kids. It doesn't matter about none of that shit. All that it matters is that you bring peace to these people's lives and that you're a caring person and you're open. And you could be Kiva. The rest of it is Kiva. But if you're being negative, Kiva, if you're sitting over here, you're being distracted, or you're trying to control too much stuff, or you're sitting over here, you're scared of each person, so you take flight before you even trust these people, well then, Kiva, how are you going to meet a new person? If you sleep with these people a little too fast because you like, oh, we really do have chemistry, and technically for a lot of the people, maybe you do have good chemistry. Maybe even for that 9-year joint, You have great chemistry, great sex, but if you only limit yourself to that experience, well, that's the only experience that you'll have. Okay, okay. Thought I said this true. Damn. How you doing, Sakira? Welcome back. How you doing, Orchard? Daisha. Winnie the Pooh could actually be significant. It's funny that you say, hey, Pooh. Because I seen Winnie the Pooh. So that could be significant. Yes, and I keep hoping. I'm not sad to be deep. This good. I'm still here, but at work. If you call on me for a reading. Okay. Oh, I missed you. Did you miss me, babe? Don't tell me things you don't mean. All right, let's get into these readings right now. I kept her flowers. BD, her ashes. Oh, you buried her ashes. I feel happy she is in heaven. I knew only God could help her. And that's true. You gained a soldier. You said, hey, girl, hey. Hi, Jessie. She passed on September 26, 2023. Just keep honoring her, Kiva. Head to go, Deja. Head to go. Virgo here. Yeah, I'm listening. I need to hear that right. You said in 633 where I'm at 666. I tell myself all the time that but I take it serious, or I take it serious. Guys judge my past and I lose faith in love. Then that means that those people ain't your people. But Kiva, your biggest thing is that you got to make sure that you don't judge your own past. Okay? Make sure that you're not judging your own past. Because if you're okay with your past, then who the fuck gives a fuck about what everybody else thinks? And it's calling my attention. I guess I got to explain this, or I got to open up about this, because I didn't know if I was going to open up about it, but fuck it. We ball. Because we're here. I had recently got asked a question by somebody, and I don't even remember how we even got on the conversation, but he had asked me if I had ever had a threesome. And technically, yes, I have. It's always been with two, or just a girl and a guy, but I had lied to him. And I was like, what the fuck? When I caught myself, and I was just like, no. But I caught myself in my mind like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this little bitch? Like, why do I feel like he's so important that I gotta lie to him about my past? Matter of fact, confirmation. Look at me being so responsible. I'm about to text him and tell him. See, I be sitting over here. See, this is how I know this is growth, y'all. This is growth. Because I feel like if you have to lie about something, I don't care what the fuck it is, like, and they don't accept you, that's not your people. I ain't talked to this person all day. I'm about to just be like, you know how I told you. This is so fucking random. Well, there's that. Look at Charlie evolving. That's how I know these manifestations and these fucking little writing shits be working, because big dog, who the fuck is about to be like, I'm not lying to no motherfucking body. But that's significant though, people. Your person is gonna love you. There's this guy, I told him, and it's funny, it's easier for me to tell it to new people. New people don't give a fuck. There's this guy I was talking to, and he was just like, okay, that's cool. But it's like, if you judge somebody for being a stripper, if you judge somebody for being a prostitute, if you judge somebody because they was on Backpage, like, everybody has a story. And if, yeah. And those are the moments where you guys need to speak up for yourselves and speak up for other people. I'm also getting the energy, and I don't even know how I got here, but it's like, for example, if you are a Latin woman and you're dealing with a guy and he's saying, "Ooh, I'm so glad that you Latin, because I don't really like black girls like that." Like, you need to check that motherfucker. And the reason why is because it's like, that's not okay. Like, you're racist. Some of these people be racist towards their own kind. And I really don't open up to that, but I do have a lot of, I've had men in my past that have fucking did that. I'm just like, well, you know I am black. He's like, but you know what I mean. Like, no, I don't. What do you mean? And it turns me off. Like, it does. And in the past, when I didn't have a voice, I used to shut down. I never said nothing about it. But I feel like it, but then I would just mark it in the back of my mind, like, well, can't fuck with this guy. I would never take them serious because I can't respect you. You judge people based off of their skin tone. You judge people. It's like, even the same thing, like, it could be a black man. He's like, I really don't date white girls like that. Like, same thing. It's like, why? And I know that everybody has a history. Everybody has a preference. And there's nothing wrong with having a preference. I just feel as though, like, you don't have to be rude or speak about people derogatory. Like, in a derogatory manner. It's not right. It's not. Okay. Sidebar, y'all. Sorry. I tell myself all the time that, okay, don't lose faith, Kiva. If you set the intent of wanting to have somebody, you will have somebody. Period. Somebody that loves you. Be intentional. How you doing, Kia? Thank you for this, love. No problem. Your ass been MIA. I haven't been MIA. I have been here. Y'all asses just ain't been on the live. And for significance purposes, this guy just laughed. Y'all know how I texted him and I was like, you know, I lied about this. He said, LOL, you could have told me. Something so simple. Keep it a bean. All of y'all better keep it a bean with these motherfucking people, because if they don't accept you, then good riddance. They're not your people. It's the city. Well, it might be time for you to sit over here and why you said hopefully it was fun. This nigga's funny. It's fucking hilarious. That's exactly how I've been feeling. It's time for you to get out your city, Kiva. Yes, please. I need the therapy on the therapy on this threesome. You mean the tea? Oh, what you saying, baby? I love that you held yourself accountable. I'm telling you, I think that that's the biggest thing, y'all, is that, like, that's why I'm so real and I'm so honest with you guys, is because if I can't even be honest with y'all, shit, how am I gonna be honest with myself? It's like, it's one thing for me to be real with it's like one thing to be real with me, but I have to be like comfortable like explaining it to people, because if y'all really want love, y'all can really have love with people that accept you. Period. It's like, how am I gonna sit over here and tell y'all need to keep it a bean and I'm not keeping it a bean? Like, that don't even make sense. I do the same thing. I can be lying so long, then be honest, then I can't lie. That's why I'm just like, and I'm at this point in my life, like, you're not that important for me to lie. And I just feel like I'm not supposed to lie no more, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel so bad when I lie. I really do. I don't know why. I used to be a great fucking liar. Let me tell y'all, I used to be a great one. But I just feel like it's crazy. The more I spiritually get aligned, the more that I get like awake, like the more I'm awakening, y'all. I can't lie. What the fuck am I lying for? If shit's not for me, if my path is not for me, if that person isn't for me, it's like, I don't have to hide that shit. I don't have to be afraid of exposing something about myself and then it coming and biting myself in the head. For what? For what? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I gotta go back to the top. You said, or when they say I don't do dark skins. Girl. Whew, Chile. And I feel the need to sit over here and say, then what the fuck? Why are you talking to me? Oh, you not dark skinned. You just milk chocolate. Like, bitch. Get away from me. Get away. How you doing, Hill? I haven't found anyone. That's okay, simply. Maybe it's not your time. Maybe it's time for you to find you. I was on my 5th dream when you went live last night. That's okay. That's okay. I went live so late, y'all. Like, yeah, but I felt called to go live because I chose love. Okay. What did you lie about? Oh, about a threesome. You good. I need this therapy, and I get crazy dudes when I walk away. They think they owe me, not them. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You know, I don't know if it's worse if they stalk you physically or if they stalk you in the 5D. That's a bar. I'm gonna have to write that down. Because why is you popping up in every song? Why is you popping up in my mind? Like, I just went through that. All right, y'all. I'm about to get into the personals right now. Sorry. We was having girl chat. Okay? We was having girl chat. IG stalking or real stalking. I feel like it's all bad, but I digress. Raining could be significant. Okay. I had a horrible experience. I ain't like it at all. It made me more disgusted with my person. It be like that. He played you just to get what he wanted. A lot of people do that. That's why you got to keep it a being with people from the beginning. You said still to this day. Sorry, damn. You did? I did it with a girl and a guy. It was actually a couple. It wasn't bad though. But that was at a time in my life. I guess I got to explain it. That was at a time in my life where, to be honest, I was just doing shit just to do shit. I was drinking really heavy back then too, like to a point where I was just like, yeah, I didn't give a fuck. We ball. It was cool though, but that night I was lit as shit that night. I was so lit. Like I was almost in the bathroom throwing up lit. I think I was in the bathroom throwing up lit. Yeah. Charlie done been through some shit in life. Oh, I can't get mad at love at all after 4 years. Shaking my head. Well, then simply it's time for you to be intentionally dating. Don't take no shit, big dog. Don't take no shit. No, for real, the energy stay lingering. No, dead ass. That's a fantasy of mine, but I'm scary. Don't be scared. Love the outfit. Thanks, babe. You know, it even shows my little. I'm just kidding. Back like a kid in the candy store in Sober. Yeah, I feel like you should try it, Deja. I'm the type of person, try everything. Try everything. And if you don't like it, then no, you don't like it. Like, it's funny. Like, I like girls, but girls get on my nerves sometimes. So I just be like, yeah. And I really don't really like eating pussy like that, to be honest. I really don't care for it too much. I think that's why I haven't really went all the way into girls. Like, they cool. They cool, but I just feel like I haven't, if I met a girl, I haven't met my girl. Does that make sense? I feel like when girls get with me, they just become obsessed with me. I don't know how to explain that. Okay. Back to the reading. Sorry, guys. Okay. Cherie, you ready? Let's go. If you guys want a personal reading, you could either, you could book in my bio too, B. If y'all just want a personal reading. But, you can either donate to my Cash App or donate to my link in my bio. Okay. Cherie, I feel like it's significant for you to put yourself first in this time. There's only 2. You said I'm always ready. I feel I need to sit over here and tell you to put yourself first. The reason why I tell you that is because right now I'm working, but it's like I also have a personal life. And then we're done with personal life. It's about balance. Cherie. It's about balance. It's about balance. You know what's funny is because last night, Cherie, and I don't know why this is significant. Last night, I did a whole live about being upset at a guy that I actually like. I'll give him, to his credit, I did like him. But when I went back home, like, there was another connection. There's always going to be another connection, Cherie. There's always more people. If you don't find your people, then there's always other people. The point of the matter is that, Cherie, you gotta balance it. I'm getting, if that shit don't work out, get another one. If that shit don't work out, get another one. But I'm getting, if that's not within relationships, that's within jobs, that's within, like, I'm hearing cars, places, things. But heavy emphasis on relationships, Cherie. Stop taking shit so personal in this moment. Balance your shit, clean your shit up. Clean it up. If you don't like the way you fucking look, clean that shit up. You don't like your apartment, clean that shit up. Get a new one. Whatever you don't like in this moment, Cherie, like, it's time. It's time. I'm hearing trust. Trust that you are going to get somebody. Trust that you are. It's like, Cherie, I'm just getting the energy like, you're a unicorn. Literally. You're not supposed to be like anybody right now, Cherie. You're not supposed to be like, you're not supposed to just conform to one way. For some reason, I want to say that they're supposed to conform to you. You're the star. So make them motherfuckers conform. Show for Cherie. Well, you're just waiting. Were you waiting? I was over here waiting to spit this shit. Okay, you still want me to keep that one? All right, babe. You want me to take that one out? This one out. Cherie, you're over here holding on to a lot of different burdens in this current moment. I'm getting really indecisive energies, but I feel like right now God is putting you in timeout in order for you to sit over here and get clear on your vision. The reason why is because God wants you to sit over here and be able to reveal the truth about yourself, be able to reveal what's working versus what's not working. I'm hearing within your finances, but I'm also getting within, like, just balancing within yourself. You know what's kind of crazy is I'm just getting a balance between relationships, a balance between your money, a balance between your family, and your happiness. You know what's kind of crazy, Cherie? I feel like in this time you might be having a lot of fun, or you're about to get ready to have a lot of fucking fun. I'm hearing the more that you're, I'm hearing the more that you are, the more that you are real. Yeah, the more that you're real and you choose, because you can always choose to go back to your old shit of carrying on everybody else's burdens. But I'm hearing you're not doing that. You're going in a whole nother direction. The more that you're real, the more that you sit over here and allow God to lead you. I'm also getting the energy of allowing. I'm just getting celebrating energy. You need to celebrate. But I feel like you are celebrating. I'm hearing not enough. I'm hearing celebrate. It's like celebrate when you cut people off. Do you do that? Can you do that? But God is like, you can do that. I'm getting, by you walking by faith and not by sight, by you sitting over here, it's like the more you sit over here and take leaps of faith, take risk, people are going to be removed from your life left and right. I'm hearing burdens are going to be sitting over here and removed from left to right. And it's crazy because I just have so much in my hand. And I think that that's significant too. It's like you're going to go from this energy, Cherie, to holding on to everybody's baggage to I'm free. I could do what I want to do. I can date who I want to date. I got my own money. I really don't need you to provide for me if I don't need you to provide for me. But in this current moment, what's going against you is that you're not focusing on the opportunities that are at hand, baby. That's the only thing that I can tell you that's hurting you in this moment. There's a lot of different opportunities. You know what it is? It's the opportunities are here, but when your emotions are unbalanced, I'm just getting the energy that it throws off your money. I'm getting you get more money when you are happy. And that is why it's important for you to stay happy I'm getting balance, and I'm also getting, that's why it's important for you to choose the right person versus you choosing a fuckboy. Yeah. You have to take leaps of faith and walk with happiness. Does that make sense, Cherie? Like, you have to walk with happiness in this moment, because that's what's going to actually give you your wish fulfillment. And it's funny because I have a 9 here, but then if I turn the ace upside down, well, there goes your 10 of Pentacles. It's not that hard to bring in new opportunities again. I think that's the biggest thing is that you think that you're blocked. You think your money is blocked right now. You feel like you have to be a certain type of way, but you don't. You're a unicorn. See, where you fucked up at is that you got a lot of advice from people that tried to get you to conform. But that was your lesson. And because you love these people, and because these people loved you, they gave you the advice that they could give you. But the point of the matter is that, Cherie, you have to understand that they're speaking from their hurt experiences. They're speaking from a place of them wanting to guide you. They think because they're older, they know more than you. But in reality, they don't know shit, because all they know is pain, suffrage, and passion, which actually means suffrage. They only know drinking alcohol experiences. They only know a certain type of life. They didn't get to where you want to get, so therefore you can't live your life according to them. You're a unicorn, okay? I'm gonna leave it there. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I hope that helps, baby. Let's go. Patricia. I feel the need to offer it. Baby, let me tell you something. I know that when you, I'm just getting the energy, when you want your way, you will go 1,000 motherfucking ways in order to get that. And you know what's crazy is because I didn't even check if you was up in here. Okay? Patricia, you up in here. I think you are. I'm going to keep going. That could be significant. You're not being patient enough. You're not being patient enough. All of it. What's working against you in this moment is that you're being too impulsive. What's working against you is you're taking action way too fast on things you got to slow down on, because certain things can require quick decisions. Because I'm getting you're a quick decision maker. It's like you can really like it's kind of crazy. You can really like see like right is right, wrong is wrong. If it's wrong, I'm cutting that shit off. But some of the wrong you're supposed to get a lesson from, if that makes sense. Like sometimes, and now I'm getting, you don't trust in the transformation. You're not allowing the transformation to happen right now in this moment, because it's like ooh shit, you're not moving forward because it's like I'm gonna keep it a being with you. You're scared. You're scared of moving forward in this next connection or allowing people to trust again, friendships, relationships, family. You are scared in this moment right now. And that's that's why your transformation isn't coming through. But God is forcing, it's like transformation is due at the door. You said you want this money, you got to transform. You said you want this relationship, got to transform. You said you want this job, you got to transform. You can't be the old Patrice. And you can't force shit no more. Because forcing shit got you to where you are at right now. And you can't assume shit like you used to in your past too. Because if you assume shit, well then guess what? You make an ass out of you and me. Okay? Jennifer Patrice. Maybe you need to go away to learn that. Maybe you need to figure out what your traditions is, what you like. Yeah. I want you to understand something though. This tower moment is gone. Or it is kind of there. 555. You could be seeing that a lot right now. I'm getting the energy right now that everything is being protected in this moment because you are going through a lot of different, I'm just getting like a lot of badass energy. But this turned out as halfway, so it's like you halfway through it. But I'm just getting, you need to learn how to protect yourself more, because I feel like in this moment, you're being misguided. I'm also getting like it's like you're being attacked. And it's kind of reminded me of, like, today I woke up and I had like this little thing, and it's actually starting to go away a little bit, but it's like, just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a bite mark. It doesn't feel like anything, but there's sometimes, and then right here I had like some scratches. It's like, if you don't protect yourself, it's not for us to be afraid of it, but it's like, if you don't protect yourself in the proper way, then you can allow attacks to come through. Do you want to talk about oh boy? We could talk about oh boy. Some of these attacks could have came from him. I know we don't really talk about like exes like that, or like exes doing witch, and you know what, witch work. I was gonna say spell work, but it's witch work. They could have went to somebody in their family. It could have been their family that was doing it on you, though. Maybe they were sitting over here saying, "Oh my God, she hurt me, she hurt me, she hurt me," and now all of a sudden they're like, "Okay, I'm gonna get this bitch." But I feel I need to sit over here and tell you right now, don't be scared of it. Reason being is because they don't know who the fuck you are. They don't know that you're spiritually inclined. They don't know that you're spiritually protected. They do not know you. See, he thought he was the only one that had a motherfucking knife. Your knife is right there. The thing is, the difference between you and him is that you know that you only need to pick it up. And it's funny because it's like, you only got to pick that shit up when you need to pick it up. I'm hearing, I got friends on the other side. You do. You got spiritual protection on the other side too. It's reminding me of a reading I was watching, and it was like, you know, whatchamacallit? Her name is, whatchamacallit? Be careful of blocking yourself. Don't be afraid of anything, because I was about to sit over here and not give y'all this person's name because I'm like, I really love her. But I really love all the tarot readers that I watch. Her name is Susan. But she was over here giving this analogy about Fred. About like Fred or something like that. But it's funny because I was listening to her and I went into this restaurant, and my waiter's name was Fred. I was like, look at me being in alignment. But the significance of that is that Fred was like an imaginary friend. And it's like, you have like a spiritual people that will go to war behind you. That was what that whole reading was about, is that, like, you know, like you might be over it, you might forgive people, but your ancestors or your imaginary friend, your BB, like, they don't play about you. If somebody hurts you, it's like, I'm just getting like, they keep going attack for attack. And because they're going attack for attack, and these people don't know, they over here thinking you're gullible, you're naive, they're thinking like, oh my God, you lead, like, it's like you trust people. And people think like they can take advantage of that. But you're like, bitch, don't play with me. You think you can play with me? Did it cut out? It did cut out. Confirmation. Okay, we're back on live. Point of the matter is that you're showing up as the Empress. We fight darkness with love. We fight darkness and catch me. We fight all this, you not having money, you not having the right love. We fight all of this as with you staying true to yourself. You realizing that God is protecting you. Not only, because I want to show you this. God is protecting you. I know it feels like it's a little bit funny, but God is protecting you, baby. You're protected right now. In this moment, between the money acting funny and the fucking people, the love interest acting funny, you are protected, baby. So at this point, and let me show you really quickly, because you know I like to show you. You know I like to show you a little bit. Please hold. While you're in protection mode from all of this going on around you, well, who can they fight? There ain't nobody there. You all the way down here. You over here working on embodying you. And it's funny that I put this down like this. You're working on embodying and getting back to who you truly are, baby. Why? Because you're at a crossroads where it's like, you know, you don't want to be your old self. And honestly, I'm honestly getting, because you're really stuck. I'm going to put this like this. It's like you're stuck between, okay, a rock and a hard place. I'm stuck. So right now, God is like, okay, I'm about to remove all this shit. Because God is sitting over here saying, we got to remove this. We got to get through it. We can't. It's like, baby, if you go backwards, your money going to be funny. If you go forward, well, then there's going to be fucked up love. Let's go right here. And here goes my 555. Let's go here. Which way you want to go? I'm literally seeing all your options is fucked up right now. That is so fucked up. I'm not going to laugh at you. But I got the 5, the 5, and the 5, and the 10. 10, 10 could be significant. I want you to understand something, though. The only way out, I'm going to tell you, this is how you get out of it, is through it. The only way out of this shit is, okay, my money is funny. All right, let me go get a better career. Let me go get something that's gonna give me some more money. I fix that problem. My love life is funny. Okay, why is my love life funny? It's because, I keep attracting toxic people, people that hate on me. I keep attracting people that's not loyal to me, that's not giving to me. Okay, well, all I gotta sit over here and do is just start and hear me really quickly, Patricia. I keep wanting to call you Patricia. Patricia. I'm thinking of Patrick when he became Patricia. That could be significant. But I'm just getting the energy of when you embody. You said that's my mom's name? Okay. I'm just getting the energy that when you start embodying who it is that you want to be with, catch me. When you start embodying who you want to be with, that's when the love of your life is going to show up, okay? You said you want better friends. You want people that don't sit over here and gossip about you. Well, you got to stop gossiping about people. You got to stop being chatty patties. And you got to be a better judge of character of when people are for you versus what's not for you. And you got to make the necessary cuts. You have to work on you, but you have to get through it. That's the only way. And the only way you could truly embody this motherfucking, let's turn everything up right, is if you get clear. And let me move this out the way really quickly. Is if you get clear on who the fuck you are and your vision. And there you go. There go your motherfucking peace. Oh, there go your peace. Okay? Okay. I'm going to leave it there, babes. The only way through this is through it. So make the necessary adjustment. You know what's crazy is I didn't even do this. I didn't even see the Emperor card. The Emperor card's right there. There go your love. And I'm seeing there it's like a divine match. If you're worried about love, baby, don't. But I'm getting, you have to get stable. Your vision that you're creating, this whole everything, it has to bring you stability within you. I'm hearing within your finances, within your love life, and I'm hearing you don't even got to worry about your love life. God got your love life. God has given you images. God has given you a plan on how to get this money up. Do that. And if you haven't got it yet, God is like, I'm about to bring it to you. I'm also getting the energy of, but you got to control what you can control in this narrative. Okay? And you know what's crazy is I just finished my vision board. I did half of my vision board like a few weeks ago, and I just finished my vision board. Get you a vision board. Figure out where you want to go and add pieces to it. Take it away as you go. We need to get clear on your vision, baby. Because love is here whether your ex wanted or not. Okay? Okay. I don't know why I said whether your ex wanted or not. You welcome, babe. How you doing, star? How you doing, star? Okay, let's go. Sharanika. One second, y'all. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go pick her up and then drop off the car. Yeah. She had texted me yesterday. Okay. Okay, sounds good. All right, bye. Okay. Sharonica, are you here, big dog? You said, hey, enough on that government. My bad. It could have been your mama because my mama just called me. It might not even be me, Casey. Don't you? No, don't be me. Okay. Serious note, Casey. Because of that call, be mindful if you get an unexpected call. Because I'm thinking of last night. So my last night reading could be significant for you in this moment. I was literally getting ready to go and go over to this guy's house to like whatchamacallit, to go and get clarity, but to go get my shit too. And but then he literally called me. Like I was literally about to walk out the door and he literally called me and I froze. And then my mom just called me and I'm like, and then I froze and I'm like, so are we frozen? Are we frozen? I feel like that's significant though. I feel like if there's something that catches you off guard, don't freeze. Just go with it. I'm also getting the energy, don't be afraid of nothing. I feel like in this moment, Casey, there might be things that are trying to make you afraid or make you feel like you don't got time, that you got to rush it. You don't. I'm also getting the energy that work on your relationship with your mom. Don't, if she's easily offended or like if she is, I'm just getting, you know how your mom is. Like, let her be her, but also you have to learn to start establishing boundaries with her. For some reason, I don't know why I wanted to say Casey. I was like, but my mama did. Do you mean like she's dead to you? Thank you, Auntie. If your mama's not physically dead, like maybe y'all really are beefing, I feel the need to sit over here and say, make that shit up. If y'all are beefing in this moment, make it up. If it was like a little, I don't care how big it is, it's because like you don't want to go, like if she hasn't passed away, it's like I'm just getting the energy, like you don't want her to pass away and y'all be on bad terms. Okay. For some reason I wanted to say that's it. Channel for Casey. Okay, yeah. And then here's my devil card. Okay, and then you know what's crazy? It says R.I.P. You said you're just get on my nerves. You said no, she's not dead. She just get on my nerves. Okay, because I'm like, I see a R.I.P. sign. Wait, gonna call her right after this. Yeah, make that shit up. I'm getting Casey. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. You need to start spending more time with her. I know that, like, what I mean by this is that because I'm just getting this illusion that, and I don't know why we're talking about your mom, but we gotta talk about moms. Your mom has a lot of hidden knowledge and a lot of hidden gems. I'm getting you just need to be open to hearing her story. Maybe if you heard her story, you would understand why she is the way she is. I'm also getting the energy that the devil is trying to trick you into like not being at odds with your mama. That's why over the years, if you guys have ever always had an up and down roller coaster relationship, I'm just getting it's because it was like within the cards. But now it's time for you to go back and rebuild it because she has knowledge. I'm also getting like traditions that you need to carry on. I'm also getting you need to, it's like, even though your mom, you might, because I was going to say your mom wasn't the best mom, but I don't say that. I always say that we have to be better improvements of our parents. Even if we don't really agree with how they raised us or how they treated us. Or even if it's just like, I'm getting the energy like maybe your mom feels like she's annoying you, but it's like, you need to make her feel comfortable because that's what makes her be able to open and be expressive with you. Confirmation. I'm also getting the energy, yeah. I'm getting the energy by you rebuilding your relationship with her, Casey, when you decide to have kids, if you have kids already. I'm not sure, but when you decide to have kids, it's going to help you become a better parent. If you're patient with your mom, you're going to be patient with your kids. And I don't know how I know that. I know that because I'm not even a parent yet, but your patience, confirmation, your patience with your mom is going to help you with your patience with your kids. Okay. Channel 4. Yeah, there goes my balance. I feel the need to sit over here and say, don't, in this moment, if you're being tricked, if you feel like you're stuck, if you feel like things are not going in your way, I just feel the need to sit over here and say, it's just a moment, it's just a test. New York could be significant. Yeah, it's just a test. Don't worry. I'm hearing you outsmart the devil any fucking way. In reality, it's like the devil is smiling at you, you're gonna smile literally right back. Your only thing that you need to be focusing on is you and healing your inner child wounds. And I just feel the need to sit over here and say, from there, getting back to old you, Casey. But I'm hearing not the KC that runs from shit. Not the KC that be up in that lifestyle. I'm talking about the old KC that's loving. The old KC that's sit over here and that's supportive. The old KC, for some reason I want to say like the old KC that got taken advantage of. I think not. But KC, it's not about you getting taken advantage of. It's just about you sitting over here being able to see the bigger picture. And you having the strength to realize that shit. I understand that some of the shit I went through when I was a kid, heavy emphasis on when you was a kid. You know what's kind of crazy is, Casey, I don't even really think you had a bad life. I just think that there's a few things that, like, maybe you went against, like, the grain a little bit. Maybe you felt like you had to defend yourself a lot. Maybe you felt like you had to defend your mama a lot. Maybe your mama is, because for some reason I'm just getting, like, this is you. And this is your mama. I'm getting like maybe you have to protect your mama. And maybe that's what caused riffraffs within your family. But I'm getting like all of that wasn't for nothing. Maybe you decided like over the years like, okay, I'm not going to get involved. But you don't know that you protecting your mom was like preparing you to protect your kids. Because now I got to give you this analogy, okay? I remember back in the day, like, they used to sit over here and talk stuff. Like, my mom's sisters used to talk stuff about her. And I'm just like, you can't talk about my mama in front of my face. Like, I'm just getting the energy, like, I could talk about my mama, but you can't talk about my mama. Don't touch, like, I'll defend the fuck out of my mom. Even if we're on the odds. Because that's how protective I am. I feel like that's how you got to be over your mom. Because your mom feels like she don't got no support. I'm also getting the energy. That's how you got to be about your kids too. You need to instill that in your kids. The reason why is because it's like technically some of the old traditions are fucked up. So it's like we got to recreate our new traditions. And our new traditions is us having a voice and speaking up when things are foul. And protecting the ones that we love. Because when you get old, you want somebody to protect you instead of leaving you. I'm also getting your mom is getting sensitive over these years. Like the more time passes, she's getting more sensitive. And I don't know if sensitive is the right words, but I'm just getting the energy. It's like she's ready. She's ready now. Okay? For some reason, I said now let her go. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm getting the last message is when you heal your relationship with your mom, that's the final lesson. I'm gonna leave it there. JC, let's go, baby. And you're gonna be my last one, okay? Because I gotta get out of here. I didn't realize it was so late. Ready for your next journey and ready for her next journey. Like, it's like a next level. It's like you're unlocking the next level. I'm getting Pac-Man energy. Do-do-do, do-do-do. I'm hearing, I just killed the clue. Check on your mom right now. Because I keep just wanting to say R.I.P. Yeah. I don't think that she's gonna die soon. I just think that, ooh, wait, now I'm getting a double entendre. I thought I was done with y'all reading. I guess I'm not. I'm getting two energies. She needs to start taking her health seriously, so you need to get on her about that. But I'm just getting like a death of her old self, like RIP of the old Patricia. And I said the old Patricia, you're KC. So Patricia, you could sit over here and have a message. That could be for you too. Okay. But for your mom. Okay. Anyway, JC, let's go. I love you too. Yeah, okay, please go. Go call her. Yes. JC says I'm here. I'm sorry, babe. I'm hearing, I don't want to give you the wrong impression. I need love and affection. And you know what's funny is that my general little thing, what is that called? What is this button called? It keeps jumping. My system preferences is jumping. So maybe God is sitting over here saying it's time for you to get clear on your preferences. I'm hearing, I need love and affection. Whoa, love. I'm hearing, if you want new love, you can't go based off of heartbreak. If you want a new trial, I'm getting your old trial is up. I'm getting all that shit was a placebo. And I'm getting Zebo energy. I was listening to Escape, so Escape could be significant. Maybe you've been trying to escape from your past connections. I'm also getting, and it's funny, my cards just like literally just went in. Okay, well, you know what? We can turn around. We can do all of these. Maybe you've been trying to escape or run away from love. I'm also just getting away, like escape from life itself, responsibilities. JC, I just feel the need to sit over here and say, I know why. It's because you feel like this shit is heavy. You feel like things is getting a little bit too thick, too deep. And too deep could be significant. There could be a message in that movie. But I'm just getting Zebo energy in the video and in Tiny's relationship, which is T.I.'s wife. All of that could be significant. Atlanta could be significant. All of this could be significant. But I'm just getting like, she was so in love with Zebo. Like, and Zebo did her wrong, like cheated on her and stuff like that. Like, he was just doing her wrong. And I don't know what really happened in the real relationship, but I want to say it held true too. But like, Tiny was sitting over here waiting. I'm just seeing Tiny like sitting around waiting for her to like have a phone call. And then like at the end of the video, and I think I'm hearing, all I need from you is understanding. How can we communicate if you don't hear what I say? But I'm getting goosebumps now. You could be sitting over here waiting to get a phone call from somebody. Or they could be waiting for a phone call from you, but heavy emphasis on you waiting. And it's like you're waiting for an apology because Zebo ended up going and apologizing. He was like, I'm sorry you see me in the club with that girl. Like, Zebo, fuck you. Anyway, I forget the reason as to why I was telling you that, but yeah. Anyway, keep going. Check for JC. You have to get rid of the old. Thank you, God. You have to get rid of the old in order to make room for the new. If you're going back to placebo energy, you have to sit over here and realize that your trial run, I'm getting trial run with the old people was messed up. Like it was fake. Because placebos are fake. It's fake drugs. But it's like, it was a placebo. It was a trial. We have to see if you was gonna fall for the fake shit. Are you gonna fall for the fake shit, JC? You can't fall for the fake shit. That's significant. JC, you have to determine whether the pill you're taking is real or if it's fake. That's what love is. Yeah. But I'm getting that placebo trial. Sunflowers could be significant. That placebo trial prepared you for the real trial. But who's to know that? I can't tell you that. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Check for JC. What does she need to know right now? All I need from you is understanding. How can Can we communicate if you don't hear what I say? Oh, baby, you done fell in love with a playboy. I know. Well, let me be your fairly odd mother. Bippity boppity boop. You've been stuck deciding on what you need to do. Well, the easiest thing I could sit over here and tell you is that, well, and this reminded me of something a guy told me. Well, you got two choices, and they both are fucked up choices. Which one do you want to choose? Do you want to continue to go through things that's no longer bearing you fruit? Or do you want to sit over here and decide to take the swords out of your own back? Or do you just want to, technically you got three choices. Do you want to kick it and act like and just keep celebrating and acting like you don't got shit to be doing? Which one? Is this the person or is this a new person? You just said yes. I don't know if this is a new person or an old person. But I feel like within divine timing, it will be revealed. I feel the need to sit over here and say, don't focus on love in this moment. Focus on you getting you together. The reason why is because if you realize that this person is backstabbing you, if you realize that this person is adding to your struggles, if you're realizing that you keeping this person in your life. And you know what's crazy? My fucking voice keeps like, and there's nothing wrong. I'm not sick. I'm not anything. I'm fine. But my voice keeps cracking. It's time for you to speak the fuck up. That's what it is. That's what it is. You hurt me, so get the fuck out of my energy. You keep playing with me, get the fuck out of my energy. You keep sitting over here leading me on, making me think we're about to be doing Christmas and shit together. But then we get in an argument. Playboy energy. You're ignoring my phone calls. You're only calling me when you want to call me. You choosing to hang out with your friends. You choosing drugs over me. You choosing, I'm just getting alcohol over me. You choosing everything over me. He's taking up space. Get him out of here. Lose the loser. Get a winner. I don't give a fuck if you sit over here and drop one person and get a next person. You know what's kind of funny is because it's reminding me of, I literally sat over here and I dropped a connection because the connection was no longer serving me. And then when I went back home, I ran into somebody. And now we picked up. That's the energy. It's like, I don't give a fuck about the naysayer, JC. I don't care about the naysayers. When God says that there's love, so there's love. Or there's fuckboy energy. Who's going to show up today? The ex is going to come back, though. But we already knew that. We knew that. But the point of the matter is that guess what? We're going to deal with them how they mama dealt with them. We're going to give them, God's going to give them an ass whooping. JC, your biggest thing is to remove this person out of your energy because it's an incubus. It's fucking sucking your energy out of you. It's causing you to be indecisive. It's causing you to lose sleep. Causing you to sit over here and maybe get in arguments with people. Maybe it's causing, I'm just getting chaos. And it's taking up space for your person to come in. Remove that shit. And it's causing your walls to go right back up. It's funny. This person, and now I'm irritated. This person came up into your life and it's like, I'm just getting the energy that like, it's like they appeared as though they were going to help you. But they could be judging you. Yeah. They could be judging you. And I'm getting, you're just building up your walls again, JC. You're just building up your walls. This person that was sent, yeah. This person that was sent to be your person. And for some reason, I just feel like it's the same person. It's just, ugh. Just, ugh. The person that was sent to do the job to help you to build. I'm just getting the energy there. And let me show you because I want to show you. I have to show you, okay? order to bring you this is where you're supposed to be at. You're supposed to be happy, loving, trusting, enjoying family gatherings. This is where you're supposed to be. This is how this person made you feel. Yeah, you was operating. It's like this person came into your life in order to help you to get your ass off the fucking ground. The point of the matter is that what ended up happening is that, well, instead of going here, maybe it was here for temporarily, it turned into, okay, now you're judging me. It turned into a lot of arguments. It turned into a lot of moments of just destruction and shit like that. It's causing you to fucking build your fucking walls up. It's causing secrets to be developed. It's causing like truths to be revealed. And it's just now we over here. I'm not even trying to attack you, but now this person is trying to attack you or maybe even remove you. When in reality, it was supposed to be this. It was supposed to be this. But they sitting over here playing with you, baby. They're playing with you, JC. So what do we do with people that play with us? Well, we got to get back to the drawing boards and we have to revisit. And for some reason, I'm just getting a walk away. You got to get back to the drawing board and manifest your new reality, okay? Because it's a part of your journey. This was a part of your journey. Even this person, we're thankful for this person because let me tell you something. And I'm gonna tell you this and I'm gonna get out of here. That person, playboy, playgirl, whatever, they were a part of your journey in order to open you back up to love, being receptive to love. But the point of the matter is that you passed your test. You became open. You became open, but they didn't. And because they didn't, well, then it led into... Well, now I got to sit over here and play childish ass games with you. Maybe you started it. You could have started it. They could have started it. Somebody started it. Somebody finished it, though. So now it's back to the drawing boards. What could have had wish fulfillment turned into a fucking game. Sounds like a lose-lose situation to me. But what can we do? All we can do is get on our get our ticket, get our one-way ticket, and get us out of fucking Dodge, baby, okay? Yeah, because at the end of the day, either we're going to continue to motherfucking fight, or we're going to remove the shit that needs to be removed, JC. That's it. Either you're going to fight for some shit that's not worth fighting for, or you're going to remove it and go be happy, okay? And that's it. That's all. You said your mom wasn't feeling good? Okay. See, I be knowing something. Go check on your parents, okay? All right, I love you guys. I'm getting out of here. If you guys want personal readings, you can link in the motherfucking bio. You can book me. I hope that helps, JC. Also, whatchamacallit, I do have personalized decks because I gotta always market myself. I have personalized decks that's available. I haven't put it on my site yet, but if you guys want like a spiritual deck that's made by me, email me. And then if you want a personal read, just link in my bio, go book, okay? All my videos are always posted on my YouTube, so if you guys want to go back and watch your shit, then you can go back watch it, okay? Okay, it's 4:33, gotta go. Bye!